Hey guys, how's it going? Gary Oak here, coming at you with some more Let's Play StarCraft Remastered action. So, we're at the second to last mission of original StarCraft, so let's get into it.
In Taro Adun, Executor. My gratitude to you for having secured my release knows no bounds. By all the gods, we may win yet. The time has come to let loose the fury of the Dark Templar. Zeratul, perhaps the time has come to tell our friends of the foe we face.
Indeed. When I slew the Cerebral Onchar, I touched briefly with the essence of the Overmind. In that instant, my mind was filled with its thoughts. And I tell you now, our worst fears have come true. The Zerg were indeed created by the ancient Zelnaga, the same beings that empowered us in our infancy. But the Overmind grew beyond their constraints, and has at last come to finish the experiments they began so long ago.
So you see, my friends, we fight not only to save Ire, but all creation. If we fall to the Zerg, then the Overmind will run rampant throughout the stars, consuming all sentience, all life. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Our forces shall engage the primary Zerg hive clusters in an attempt to weaken their defenses. Once their numbers have thinned out, Zeratul and his companions can infiltrate the clusters and assassinate the Cerebrits. Adun willing, the Cerebrits' deaths will distract the Overmind long enough for us to assault it directly.
Alrighty. So we get to start out with a little ragtag group of units.
We feel your presence.
And a couple of heroes. So, I've done some mulling over, and I'm thinking that it might be time for carriers. Even though carriers aren't that good, well, they are really good, but it's kind of suboptimal. I'm still gonna do it. So since we're getting super greedy here, let's just get double Nexus right at the beginning. I can build a pylon here. Setting screen regions is going to be a real pain in the ass, though. Like, a real pain in the ass. I know I'm going to have to get a lot of pylons here, because the problem is with this high ground, they like to come in with lots of Mutalisks and all that shit. Mutalisks, Guardians. I think I can actually deal some damage here with Zeratul.
I do this for Ire.
So, let's just see what we can do here. Because if they don't send Overlords, if they're too dumb to do that, then I may as well just carve out a little piece of this center here.
You address me. And Taro Adun.
Oh,
It will be done.
their Hydralisk looked like they clued in for a second.
I do this for Ire. You address me.
Okay, I don't have to macro quite yet. May as well get this hatchery. Yeah, I remember this being kind of weird. There's a lot of non-buildable sections on this map, which is annoying.
Your orders.
I like how the Hydralisk is just thinking about it.
Will be done. You address me.
Should I do something? I don't know. What in the world?
You address me. I do this for Ire.
I don't know what that probe is trying to do.
Adun. You address me.
Free Ultralisk? Ah, he's stuck. No, he wasn't stuck, he was just stupid. He just had a bad case of the Brood War pathing.
I do this for Ire.
It's a terrible disease that Dragoons have they have terminal illness of that. That's why they're so stupid.
It will be done.
Okay, I don't like that rally, actually.
You've not enough minerals.
The beginning of this mission is always really scary.
So be it.
It is terrifying.
Templar. So be it.
Just because you're so vulnerable for so long, especially the way I want to play it. I want to play super maximum mega greed.
Templar.
Just, the thing is, you know how I like to play campaign missions. Just get as greedy as you can, build all the things, and then destroy them. Oh yeah, that's right, they can't see cloak units. And I can't really rely on anything. Like, I can't rely on my Arbiter to do any damage, because Arbiters actually have the lowest DPS in the game. They are the worst. It's pretty pathetic. Let's get a Forge. Yeah, we're so greedy, we're getting a freaking Forge first, man. You can't get much more greedy than this. Double Nexus into Forge. I mean, come on. It's pretty tough to stop that. So we're just gonna keep maximizing probes. I know that there's bases up there. Oh, that's a Mutalisk.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Not the probes. I'm just glad Mutalisks do very low damage on their own.
We are under attack.
We feel your presence. Your borders, Templar.
So we're absolutely going to want to get us several cannons here. Not too many, just enough to ward them off. Let's get a couple cannons here. I said I was getting carriers, but I still want to be able to grab some weapon upgrades. I feel weapon upgrades are going to be a boon. But soon we need to get a gas geyser going here.
You've not enough minerals.
So I'll spend my next little bit of minerals on that. Can get that there. So two of those should be fine. 2 cannons each base. I don't want to go too crazy. Okay, we got a cannon here. I want to just build a couple cannons now at each entrance just to stop lane run bys. Because I know they like to do that. So I can get a cannon here, pylon over there, relic, and then waypoint over there. A couple cannons here should be good. Thing is, we can't rely too much on cannons because there's going to be a lot of defilers. They're gonna start hitting me with plague, the infamous plague. This also covers the Nexus, which is nice, so I could probably build another cannon right there. And this guy is going to build the Nexus over there. Probably grab a few gates. Just put some gateways down here. I think I could go up to like 4 gateways. Four gateways should be fine. I don't know exactly how much we've got here, or how much we have in terms of like a viable amount of economy for building carriers. We'll have to see. I'm gonna want to hotkey this gateway to 5. set up a good rally point. And we'll throw down 2 cyber cores. We're going deep. I'll get armor, and then we'll start heading into some nice carrier tech. I promise I'm getting carriers this game. I swear to God I'm getting carriers. I wouldn't lie to you. Okay, Arbiter, this is no place for you. For a second I thought I heard Plague. And it terrified me, quite frankly. That was a... Okay, that's just a queen. I don't care too much about queens. Oh, there's a really brutal plague. Oh god. Fucking plague, man. Defilers, please stop it. Oh god. Alright, we're getting an observer. And a citadel. I actually do want to get full Protoss tech here. I'm not going to build full tilt out of these gateways because I know I need to be, you know, more greedy, get more carriers, more stargates. So we'll start with 3 stargates, it should be good. Oh, I heard a defiler death. So that's a good little spread of units there for defense. Yeah, let's just get our observatory going, zealot legs. Again, it's nice to get a basic spread. Observers are kind of gas heavy, so I should be... that's why I chose zealots for my production cycle there. Kind of sucks. Phoenix and Zeratul and the Arbiter, they're all quite weakened.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, let's throw down a fleet beacon. I don't think it's worth getting an Arbiter Tribunal. I don't plan on going with Stasis. And let's start 111 for our carriers. Again, it'll be a little bit before this technology here matures. So I'm going to throw down a couple observers. Probably more. Let's get the speed. Alright, pull back, pull back. Fight at the cannons. Oh, they're getting cheeky. These observers cannot come down fast enough. Hopefully that should ward off Plague. Just keeping an observer out here, and now I just have to stare at the minimap. So we'll get carrier capacity, and suddenly we're completely dry on minerals. Or dry on gas, you need more minerals. I don't know why I just said we need more minerals, I just fucked up that sentence twice. Yeah, carriers are just stupid expensive. So we have to wait. Have to wait. I think I might want to build a shuttle here. Build a shuttle so I can go up here and expand. One of these has a gas, if I recall, and the other has minerals only. So I've got to build, again, more Nexi. That's the annoying thing about this map. You have to build like 8 million Nexi. Oh, this is an Artosis pylon. I should build another one here. You don't want to have an Artosis pylon. If anyone's watched competitive StarCraft at all, then you'll understand what that means. For those who don't know what it means, there's a really famous commentator of professional StarCraft who goes by the ID Artosis. And he was really famous in StarCraft 2 for having a real serious bungle, which was he decided to have one pylon for some reason, powering everything in his base, and it got taken out, and this was during a match, like a competitive match, because he also, like, he was a competitive player who became a caster, right? And he's been doing a bit of both at the same time. And while he was doing that, that unfortunate thing happened, and that cost him the game. That pylon getting destroyed, just, that was it. And another commentator who is really famous for trolling, oh, fucking defilers, go away. I hate Plague so much. I need a round of Dragoons here. I absolutely need a round of Dragoons. See, look how bruised these units are. That better not be another frickin' Defiler, man, I swear to God. No! Those are cracklings. I don't need cracklings in my life.
You require more Vespene gas. Carrier has arrived. Instructions.
So yeah, he decided to call that the Artosis pylon, and it's become a meme ever since then. If you have one pylon powering a lot of critical structures. I'm actually gonna hotkey this to 5, and then this to 6. There we go. Gotta remember my macro hotkeys correctly. Obviously, optimizations like that don't matter at all for the fucking campaign. I mean, it's the campaign. No need to be too, you know, crazy about it, right? But, get out of there, son. Okay, good. A minute out of there. It's just good to build these habits, because if you actually want to play StarCraft and, you know, not be absolutely horrible, then it's good to develop little habits like that. Just little mechanical things, because Brood War is a very mechanic-centric game. One series I would recommend watching on YouTube is Day9's Let's Learn StarCraft, if you want to actually learn how to play StarCraft really well, because that guy is very well versed in playing StarCraft. He is very, very good. Very knowledgeable, very great teacher. Ah. Okay, we actually, yeah. We're actually spending our money quite well here. I'm pleasantly surprised. So we'll just make our nexus here. No, leave my pylon alone! Leave my pylon alone! And he'll mention stuff like this, right? A lot of this is stuff I picked up from that. I mean, I knew some of it already, but he explains it in a lot greater detail. And it's kind of like the little tricks you need to know to learn how to do certain things. Excuse the vague term, but it's basically just, you know, this is how you actually do stuff, like mechanical stuff. Ugh, can't even upgrade my frickin' plasma shields. I just want more plasma shields. Is that too much to ask? I think I'm fine with this base as is right now.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
There. That's looking pretty decent. Get the sensor array. I'm gonna keep these units here just to defend this. So I can't build another round of carriers, which is unfortunate. Right now it looks like our economy is quite lopsided toward Like, we're just literally flat broke on minerals. We have no money at all. Oh, yeah, I should definitely expand. I need another base. I absolutely need another base.
Instructions. Your command.
There, that took so long to just double-click on it. I shouldn't be double-clicking. That's bad. But yeah, our economy's drying up. Our economy... ooh. Yeah, we're really drying up.
Affirmative. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Affirmative.
Okay, that's fine. So we've got this little mineral patch here. Again, like, I can't build the... Actually, I can kind of build the Nexus, like, right here, but it's so not ideal. It's annoying how unideal that is. Can I even... Oh, that was the drive thing. That's fine. Where the hell did I put my shuttle? Where did the shuttle go? Oh, here it is. I was like, I swear I had the shuttle somewhere. Yeah, now these attacks are getting fierce. Like, see what happens when you sit back and let the Zerg kind of do stuff? They're actually developing a pretty serious army. Oh, come on, Plague. Where in the world did I put my observer? I know it was here somewhere. Oh, the observer ran away. That is so obnoxious. Now I have to find where I sent my shuttle. I'm just getting lost. This is embarrassing. There it is. And I'll have to wait a second on upgrading that because we're actually out of money. We need to expand. I don't know if I should be waiting for 3-3 or not. Oh, that's a defiler. No, you don't. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here.
Awaiting instructions.
Yeah, I think we want to put it right here. So we've got enough probes to saturate this, and I'm probably going to want to expand again. Luckily, I don't have to build any more probes.
Carrier has arrived.
I think there's enough room for a cannon here. Okay, good. So you almost have a dozen carriers. In retrospect, I really should have taken this base first. I just didn't realize that I was completely flat broke on that other base. It's like with this amount of gas, I'm tempted to just blow it all on High Templars. I'm not going to, but it's tempting. It's so tempting. If only I were a little bit faster on that. I wonder if these guys will actually return right away. Return the minerals. Alright, there. Just at the box and hit C. Okay, so we're back in business, Mineralize. We are back in business. And let our money pile up for just a second to build get a shitload of upgrades. So I need to take another base. But as far as I recall, these are the only really easy bases on this map. Yeah, look it's taking forever just to hit a respectable amount of minerals. 200, like, I just want 200 more minerals, man. I mean, I could saturate that a bit more, I suppose, and I probably will with some of these probes, since, let's just send 6 more probes up there. Where is Mr. Shuttle? There he is. So we've got 3-3 started for carriers. All of these have interceptors. I think I'm going to silence red. Let's just take out red. Nice and easy. But I want to get these probes mining here. Pull a carrier back because it's stupid. I wish I knew how to micro carriers correctly. But this is good. They're actually funneling all their units up here. Send an Ultralisk to deal with my carriers. Yeah, that's a smart move there. Oh my god, these are untouched, but there's only 4 mineral patches. I know this is a bit of an anti-timing because red just doesn't have anything. Or, red doesn't have anything. That's always a good timing to hit when your enemy doesn't have anything. But my upgrades haven't finished. You generally want to wait for your pending upgrades to finish before attacking, obviously. Yeah, just take out all these Hydras and Overlords, so... It looks like red just got really, really pissed off and counterattacked with everything they had, and now they're kind of crippled.
Affirmative.
Oh, are there burrowed units here? Oh yeah, just a bunch of burrowed lanes. Oh, and by the way, with carriers, to make them really, really broken, you want to attack like this. You want to have your carriers kind of floating up around here on the high ground, because that way their units can't hit you. Because they're stuck on the low ground, right? So it really bungles, it really fucks up the Hydra AI, and they can't fire back. Okay, good. My interceptors are still out. I think what you want to do is get your interceptors to deploy. I just got caught out in the open, which is bad. So retreat to the high ground. Oh, god damn it. I almost avoided that plague. That's the problem with going carriers. Plague just wrecks you so badly. And now we're mass ensnared by the queens. Oh, the worst, man. Luckily, we'll have another squad of carriers coming. Oh my god, I lost a carrier.
Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Do not want to lose carriers. They're so risky. Or they're so expensive. But luckily red's basically in its death throes right now. So I have almost enough for... I can build 2 more carriers. I'm just gonna sacrifice 1 probe. See, I could have made a lot more. I could have just sent in a lot of ground units, but whatever. Don't feel like doing that. Part of that problem is it leaves the rest of my shit exposed, and that's never good. Because my front is quite delicate, because they have so much plague, that it would basically be really bad news if a big Zerg attack came in and just killed my front, if I had no units defending at home. How far is this probe gonna make it? Wow, it made it almost to the Cerebrits. I don't know how much red has left, but it can't be too much.
have engaged the enemy.
So let's just see how far this Death Fleet can go. I'd predict pretty far. I would predict quite far. Luckily that's not too big of a base, so I don't have to really worry about my probes. This ensnare is annoying. It's actually reducing the DPS here.
Affirmative. Commencing.
Holy shit, that Ultralisk died in like 1 second. Scourge! Oh my god, that Scourge actually killed a carrier.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's insane.
Instructions.
That's actually insane. I just lost a carrier to a single Scourge because I wasn't good enough to just click on the fucking thing. Part of the reason I took this base up here is just to see if there were minerals I could steal. Can't quite build a Nexus yet, which is unfortunate, but at least I can do this. Now we're actually able to accumulate a bank, because, you know, when you're maxed out, you can't be expected to spend money on shit. Oh, I target fired that Scourge. Got it. How about that? Hopefully that made up for my miss micro earlier. I actually managed to click on those little things. Get rid of it. Alright, build that.
Instructions.
Gotta keep rebuilding those interceptors at home. So we've carved a nice path here. So there is a little cluster of minerals here, but this space is so awkward. It's right in their doorstep. It's right in their front door.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So let's just join this fleet with that one. There.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Affirmative.
Aha, we have found the first Cerebrate. Get rid of their Spire. The one thing I'm really eager to kill is their Defiler Mount. Do I still have my Observer? I do. Good. You do not want to lose Observers. Especially if you only have one. I mean, I could send my second Observer, but I'm actually gonna send my front over to here. Just see what damage this front could do. So we've killed that Cerebrate a few times, but we need to kill it with Zeratul. So this whole brown brood is toast. See, the carrier victory fleet is a lot of fun once you actually get to the carriers. You can just crush the enemy so fast. Ah, there's that frickin' Defiler Mount. Yeah, get out of here. Is it just me, or has White not really done anything all game? It really seems like White sent hardly anything at me. So he can send Zeratul up here to kill some. As far as I recall, the Zerg don't actually... The Zerg broods don't actually go neutral or haywire if you kill their Cerebrate. So it doesn't actually benefit you to rush down and kill a Cerebrate unless you're trying to assassinate both of them. Even though it's useless to rebuild carriers, let's just rebuild some fucking carriers. We're going pure carriers, boys. Oh. I think White heard me, somehow. Even though they're emotionless machines, they must have heard that... Oh yeah, I pissed them off. I think they're angry. Yeah, they just fucking destroyed my base.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
You address me. I do this
For a second I thought I saw a brown blip on the map. Oh well, I guess not. Yeah, it's just Zeratul go and kill this. I'm gonna kill the entire fucking map. I don't care that I don't have to. Okay, Dragoons, you're not doing any good over there. The Guardians just forgot what they were supposed to do and just kind of gave up there. Oh look, my carrier fleet. It's going to expand. We're almost at 2 control groups of carriers.
will be done.
It's really important to be good at making carriers. That's all I'm gonna say. It is an excellent skill to have. And if you're curious as to what that is, just Google image search goods like making carriers with good skill toy have. And it's TOI have. Okay, I don't need to kill this 50 times. It's dead, we get it. Let's see if I missed any units up on this side of the map. I don't think I did.
Affirmative.
There, that's everything.
I do this for iron.
There, just for you guys, I built an entire fucking massive fleet of carriers and killed everything on the map. And okay, our final carrier count looks like 23? Yeah, 23 carriers. As far as I know, yeah, nothing left on the map. That's it. It took a lot longer than it probably would have if I just did my gateway rush and went pure ground, but whatever. We made a fuck ton of carriers and just annihilated them, so that's the one carrier fleet I'm going to make for this campaign. I might do another one in the Brood War campaign if I play that. I intend to, but you never know what might or might not happen. Next map, I'll probably just go back to gateway units or win with Terran units, but I don't know. For like a Let's Play, it seems kind of weird to build pure Terran units and just win with a mech push and a Protoss map, even though you can, and that's probably what I would do, but oh well, we'll see what I decide. So, with that, that concludes Protoss Mission 9, and next time will be the last time in this series, but maybe not for my Let's Play of StarCraft, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.